Hi everyone, we're up to episode 6 of season 2 of Tales from a Very Minor Celebrity. A look back at some of my favourite interviews during my 35-year plus media career. Now, Jade Goody. She was born in June 1981 and sadly died in March 2009. She came to public prominence in 2002 when she appeared in the third series of Channel 4's reality show Big Brother. She went on to star in her own television programmes after her eviction from the show, which in turn led her to launch a variety of products under her own name. Immediately criticised by the British press for her perceived lack of decorum and intelligence, Goody was dubbed by multiple outlets as the most hated woman in Britain. The country's celebrity magazines were less derisive, publishing reports of her affable nature and competent school performance from those who really knew her. Public opinion of Goody reached its most negative in January 2007 when she was involved in the Big Brother racism controversy while appearing as a housemate on Celebrity Big Brother 5. Following her eviction, Goody made a number of apologies but continued to get negative public reactions. In August 2008, she participated in Big Boss, the Indian version of Big Brother, but left the show early and returned to the UK after finding that she had cervical cancer. In February 2009, the cancer had metastasised and she was terminally ill. She married fellow Celebrity Big Brother contestant Jack Tweed on the 22nd of February 2009, but she died 1 month later at just 27. Public opinion of Goody had softened by the time of her death. Sky Living broadcast 5 tribute shows from 2009 to 2012, documenting her life from her early childhood through to her rise to fame and her final months. The last episode of Big Brother on Channel 4 featured a 15-minute tribute to Goody, praising her as the ultimate Big Brother contestant. She was one of several people to appear on the front cover of the final edition of News of the World in 2011. I had the great pleasure of meeting Jade on a number of occasions, and on the final one she had a newborn baby with her called Bobby, and she was telling me about a number of new projects that she was involved with.
And it's like celebrity get-together, all different celebrities going, another house, like another Big Brother thing, for 3 weeks only. Like Jamie Oliver may come to the studio one day and cook a meal, and we'll have to cook the same meal. It's like the generation game, a bit like that. Sounds good, sounds appealing.
Yeah.
I might not have to really say any much more about it.
All right, I won't push you. And of course you did Celebrity Wife Swap as well, which was a huge hit.
I did that with Charles Ingram, and it was actually, when I actually met him, I thought, oh my God, because I didn't know when I felt Charles Ingram. I thought, oh my God, it's the cheat for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And that was what I first thought of. That was my first thing. Oh my God. And he's like, oh, and all he kept trying to do was justify himself that he never cheated, he never done it. And it was boring after a while. And I was like, look, Charles, I reckon you cheated. So I think you should stop trying to tell me that you didn't. I think then we had a massive argument. I think, and after the argument, I actually decided to get on a right with him. And he's forever singing my praises, bless him. He's not a nasty man.
And we can hear in the background a little rattle going.
Bobby's rattling.
That's Bobby, your baby. How old is he?
He's 8 months now.
He's so well behaved.
Sorry, just sitting here with his rattle.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You are, of course, still associated with Big Brother.
Yeah.
It is a while ago now. Do you find yourself still being introduced as Jade from Big Brother?
Well, not so much introduced because people know, but if people write about me in a magazine or in a paper, it would be TV reality star Jade from Big Brother or the star of Big Brother, which I find amazing because I wasn't really the winner. I wasn't the winner. Kate Lawler was the winner.
No, but you were the star.
Yeah, and I know it's amazing that that somebody comes out the winner, but I come out the star, and that's really nice actually.
Yeah. Do you talk to any of the contestants?
I don't actually. I don't really talk to none of them anymore. I think with a reality show like that, you don't make friends because there's so much bitchiness going on and you're nominating people out and things like that. So you don't really make friends. I think 2 people I did really speak to was Spencer and Alison. And as far as I know, Spencer's flying off doing a fishing programme, and Alison's doing really well. I think she's going to be in the new celebrity fat club thing. So
really?
I think so, what I've read, but you don't really know if it's true or not.
All right. Well, let's move on, because something else you're involved with at the moment, I've got in front of me, is the new Jade dance workout. Can I say, first of all, you are looking fab.
Thank you.
All the girls upstairs were saying, isn't she slim?
Makes a change, doesn't it? Isn't she fat?
You've just had a baby. Straight after Christmas, you're looking great.
Thank you.
Tell us about this workout.
Well, I did one before, and it was Jade's dance workout video, and it did really, really well. It was one of the best sellers last year. And then, obviously, having a baby, I was quite big, so they approached me again and said, would you like to do another one? So I was like, yeah, okay, because it was fun. So that's what I've done, and it's Jade's all new dance workout video. But you could just stick it on if you wanted at home when you're having a girls' night in with a bottle of wine and watch it and have a laugh, I suppose.
And do you have to wear this cheerleader outfit as you're pictured on the front?
Well, it's a good effect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was just, it is a bit funky, and the boys are all in bright colours and that, so...
Yeah. I bet that's one of Jeff's favourite outfits of yours. I bet you've kept it for a Saturday night.
Actually, I went down a pub in it the other day.
Well, that's fabulous. Do you make a lot of money? I don't want to be rude and nosy, but do you make a lot of money out of these videos?
You get a fee for doing the actual video, which is a very good fee. And then when you sell the videos, you don't get no royalties or anything for them unless you sell the same amount of money that you've been paid. So if I was, for example, paid £2,000, but if I was paid that and I sold £2,000 worth, I'd then make royalties. Right. And last year I did very well. I sold all the amount of money that I was paid, so I then made royalties. This year, hopefully, but if not, it doesn't matter. It was enjoyable to do. Yeah.
Let's look at the future. You've got the dance video out at the moment. You mentioned the possible programme you're involved with. What would you like to do with your future?
I'm waiting for my results, actually, to find out if I have qualified as a beauty therapist, because I was going to beauty school.
That's right.
I've qualified in the college one, but there's one that we have to send off to the government, which is an outside paper. So I'm waiting for that to get back. And I'm just at the moment in the process of looking for a shop, have my own beauty shop. I'm investing my money wisely. I've got a house already. I've got a car. Not that I can drive it, but and now I want to just do something, like open a shop and maybe just get another property or something. I don't know.
I know you had this reputation in the Big Brother houses of being
thick.
Yeah, thank you. But you are astute and you know what you want.
I've had to grow up quite quickly. All my life, sort of thing, with the whole situation with my mum and growing up quickly then. But one thing I have always liked is just probably the easiest thing, which is common knowledge. I've always liked that, but I've always been sort of quite clever in the sense of everyday life. But when it comes to who invented this or who done that, I don't know. I couldn't tell you there. But in everyday life, I think I'm all right.
And on a personal level as well, Jeff, you've got Jeff at home with Bobby, and further down the line, can we hear wedding bells?
Well, we don't know. Jeff's a very private man and he won't give me any hints at all. I think at one point he was really interested and I was like just showing him these massive rings, and I think I just put him off because I was like, that ring, look, is £10,000. I like that. And he was just like, anything I get you, I don't think you'll be pretty impressed with, which was not really true, because I'd be impressed if you give me a little plastic ring, but I think I just sort of scared him by going on about these massive rings all the time.
You live in Essex. Yeah. Are you going to stay in Essex? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like Essex, actually. Yeah. I like it. I wake up to the smell of fresh air. It's nice company. There's nice people. So, to be honest, I feel at home.
Jade, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Jade Goody. And that newborn baby Bobby, who you could hear in the background through part of that interview, is now 19 years old and joined the cast of EastEnders earlier this year, playing Freddie Slater. I can testify that Jade was an absolutely lovely lady who was a very shrewd businesswoman and a joy to interview. Now, next week you can hear an interview I did with Jane Birkin, who, although was a prolific actress appearing in both films both in the UK and France, will always be remembered for her duet with her then partner Serge Gainsbourg, Je t'aime.
I'm never fed up of talking about it, and I always have to talk about it, and I know that when I go out feet first, that'll be what they'll be playing if I'm on any telly thing anywhere over the world. I mean, in South America, when I did the show Arabesque in Madrid, they woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't think what was happening. I'd forgotten to take the telephone off the hook, and it was, this is Sao Paulo, and you're live on a television program, and I heard da 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 da. And so they wanted to know questions as strange for someone waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning as, is it true that you jumped into the Seine because you did something awful to Serge and you tried to get him back? To which I could only reply the positive, of course.
Yeah.
And it was perfectly true. I'd thrown a custard pie at his face, and I didn't know how to get back from doing such an awful thing, and in public, what's more.
That's Jane Birkin next week on Tales from a Very Minor Celebrity.